Hi, this is Alan from Alpus Group, and I'll talk to you today about the latest UK distressed properties list. So what is the UK distressed properties list? It's a list of properties throughout the UK, and they've all got some form of distress. So it means that they're usually below market value. They may have low EPC. They may be in poor condition, for example, fire damage or water damage. They may have been repossessed. They may be suitable for a cash buyer only, unmortgageable, structural problems, or they may not be habitable, i.e. without a bathroom or kitchen. And they may be on a short lease as well. So for all these sort of types of distress, as well as Japanese knotweed infestation, then you'll find these sort of properties all over the UK, from Scotland down through the north of England, northwest, northeast, Midlands, East Anglia, London, the southeast, Wales, and the southwest. So right throughout the UK, 214 distressed properties identified this time. So let's have a run through. These lists come out about once a week, so you can find a list, no repeats. These are all different properties, like a couple hundred houses in each week, and they're usually below market value for some form of distress. So they're a good way to find bargains if you've got the money to go for a cash purchase, particularly. So here's the first one: two-bedroom detached bungalow in Erewash, East Midlands, £225,000. It's in poor condition. Three-bedroom semi-detached house for sale in Flintshire in Wales, £129,950. It's got a low EPC. Two-bedroom detached bungalow for sale in Boston in East Midlands, £175,000. It's Japanese knotweed infested. Two-bedroom semi-detached bungalow for sale in Broadland, east of England, £270,000. Japanese knotweed infested. Three-bedroom end of terraced house for sale in Nottingham, East Midlands, £50,000. It's fire damaged. Two-bedroom maisonette for sale in Birmingham, West Midlands, £63,000. It's on a short lease. Three-bedroom terraced house for sale in Cornwall, southwest, £200,000 to a cash buyer. Two-bedroom maisonette for sale in Hillingdon, London, £250,000 to a cash buyer. Three-bedroom property for sale in Conway in Wales, £250,000 to a cash buyer. Two-bedroom house for sale in Worthing, southeast, £260,000 to a cash buyer. Land for sale in Bristol, southwest, £25,000. It's a repossession. Three-bedroom detached house for sale in Bradford, Yorkshire, £515,000. It's a repossession. Three-bedroom detached bungalow for sale in Broadland, east of England, £290,000. Japanese knotweed infested. Three-bedroom semi-detached house for sale in Kingston upon Hull, Yorkshire and Humber area, £280,000. It's got a low EPC. Three-bedroom semi-detached house for sale in northwest Leicestershire, East Midlands, £295,000. It's got a low EPC. Land for sale in St Helens in the northwest, £250,000. It's fire damaged. One-bedroom maisonette for sale in Greenwich in London, £160,000 for a quick sale. Two-bedroom maisonette for sale in Rochford, east of England, £200,000 to a cash buyer. Three-bedroom detached house for sale in Dudley, West Midlands, £210,000 to a cash buyer. Three-bedroom semi-detached house for sale in Chester, northwest, £330,000 to a cash buyer. Six-bedroom terraced house for sale in West Northamptonshire, East Midlands, £230,000 to a cash buyer. Two-bedroom apartment for sale in Buckinghamshire, southeast, £240,000 to a cash buyer. Two-bedroom bungalow for sale in Reading, southeast, £245,000 to a cash buyer. Block of apartments for sale in North Yorkshire, £240,000. It's a repossession. Two-bedroom detached house for sale in Buckinghamshire, southeast, £275,000. It's got a low EPC. Three-bedroom detached house for sale in Cumberland, northwest, £125,000. It's in poor condition. Two-bedroom maisonette for sale in Sandwell, West Midlands, £125,000. It's got a low EPC. Three-bedroom semi-detached house for sale in Stoke-on-Trent, West Midlands, £220,000. It's got a low EPC. 3-bedroom detached house for sale in Aberdeen, Scotland, £27,000, it's fire damaged. 2-bedroom terraced house for sale in Gwynedd in Wales, £149,500, it's in poor condition. 2-bedroom bungalow for sale in North Somerset, South West, £40,000 for a quick sale. 1-bedroom apartment for sale in Hertfordshire, East of England, £145,000, it's on a short lease. 2-bedroom bungalow for sale in Fylde in North West, £187,500 to a cash buyer. 2-bedroom apartment for sale in Manchester in the North West, £200,000 to a cash buyer. 2-bedroom apartment for sale in Newham in London, £230,000 to a cash buyer. 2-bedroom flat for sale in Ealing in London, £235,000 to a cash buyer. 2-bedroom flat for sale in Ealing in London, £235,000 to a cash buyer. 3-bedroom apartment for sale in Worthing in the southeast, £240,000 to a cash buyer. 4-bedroom terraced house for sale in Greenwich in London, £400,000, it's a repossession. 3-bedroom semi-detached house for sale in Bournemouth, £300,000, it's in poor condition. 3-bedroom semi-detached house for sale in Northamptonshire, East Midlands, £250,000, it's in poor condition. 3-bedroom semi-detached bungalow for sale in Lancaster, North West, £136,000 to a cash buyer. 4-bedroom detached house for sale in Highland in Scotland, £265,000, it's Japanese knotweed infested. 4-bedroom detached house for sale in Cheshire East in the North West, £460,000, it's fire damaged. 8-bedroom apartment for sale in Sunderland in the North East, £1.95 million, it's fire damaged. Land for sale in Rhondda, and Taff in Wales, £2,000, it's in poor condition. 2-bedroom bungalow for sale in Bournemouth, Christchurch and Poole in the southwest, £450,000, it's in poor condition. 2-bedroom maisonette for sale in Redbridge in London, £199,000 to a cash buyer. 2-bedroom park home for sale in Wiltshire, southwest, £204,995, it's got a low EPC. 2-bedroom apartment for sale in Buckinghamshire, southeast, £210,000 to a cash buyer. 2-bedroom semi-detached house for sale in Cheltenham, southwest, £220,000 to a cash buyer. 3-bedroom semi-detached house for sale in Redditch in the West Midlands, £220,000 to a cash buyer. 1-bedroom flat in Wandsworth in London, £220,000 to a cash buyer. 3-bedroom semi-detached house for sale in Dorset in the southwest, £220,000 to a cash buyer. 2-bedroom cottage for sale in Cornwall in the southwest, £245,000, it's got a low EPC. 4-bedroom detached house for sale in South Holland in the East Midlands, £365,000, it's Japanese knotweed infested. 2-bedroom end of terraced house for sale in Westmoreland and Furness in the northwest, £250,000, it's got a low EPC. 4-bedroom house for sale in Stroud in the southwest, £300,000, it's got a low EPC. 2-bedroom flat for sale in Bridgend in Wales, £55,000, it's water damaged. 2-bedroom flat for sale in Inverclyde in Scotland, £8,000, it's fire damaged. 3-bedroom detached house for sale in Aberdeen, Scotland, £49,000, it's fire damaged. 4-bedroom character property in Bracknell Forest, southeast, £730,000, it's fire damaged. 2-bedroom apartment for sale in Wolverhampton, West Midlands, £117,000, it's got a short lease. 1-bedroom apartment for sale in Bedfordshire, East of England, £140,000 to a cash buyer. 1-bedroom flat for sale in Salford in the northwest, £140,000 to a cash buyer. 2-bedroom end of terraced house for sale in Newport in Wales, £145,000 to a cash buyer. 3-bedroom bungalow for sale in Kings Lynn and West Norfolk, East of England, £160,000 to a cash buyer. 3-bedroom property for sale in Walsall and West Midlands, £180,000 to a cash buyer. 3-bedroom apartment for sale in Waltham Forest in London, £185,500 to a cash buyer. 3-bedroom semi-detached house for sale in Preston in the northwest, £195,000 to a cash buyer. 2-bedroom park home for sale in Wiltshire in the southwest, £199,995. It's got a low EPC. One bedroom penthouse for sale in Salford in the northwest, £200,000 to a cash buyer. 3-bedroom semi-detached house for sale in Somerset in the southwest, £200,000 to a cash buyer. 3-bedroom terraced house for sale in Darlington in the northeast, £45,000. It's in poor condition. 3-bedroom detached house for sale in Shropshire in West Midlands, £299,000. It's got a low EPC. 2-bedroom terraced house for sale in Wakefield, Yorkshire and Humber area, £130,000. It's got a low EPC. 3-bedroom terraced house for sale in Broadland, east of England, £250,000, Japanese knotweed infested. 2-bedroom semi-detached house for sale in Paris in Wales, £195,000. It's got a low EPC. 3-bedroom townhouse for sale in Northumberland in the northeast, £240,000. It's a repossession. 3-bedroom house for sale in Cornwall, now southwest, £285,000. It's got a low EPC. 4-bedroom bungalow for sale in Tendring in the east of England, £525,000. Is water damaged. 3-bedroom detached house for sale in Aberdeen in Scotland, £49,000. It's fire damaged. 2-bedroom flat for sale in Hertsmere, east of England, £240,000. It's on a short lease. 2-bedroom townhouse for sale in Broxtowe in East Midlands, £110,000 to a cash buyer. 3-bedroom house for sale in Ipswich, east of England, £125,000 to a cash buyer. Studio apartment for sale in Birmingham, West Midlands, £130,000 to a cash buyer. 3-bedroom semi-detached house for sale in St Helens in the northwest, £145,000 to a cash buyer. 2-bedroom park home for sale in Wiltshire in the southwest, £155,000. It's got a low EPC. 1-bedroom apartment for sale in Slough in the southeast, £155,000 to a cash buyer. 3-bedroom end of terraced house for sale in Gateshead in the northeast, £160,000 to a cash buyer. 2-bedroom ground floor maisonette for sale in Southend-on-Sea, east of England, £170,000 to a cash buyer. 2-bedroom end of terraced house for sale in Sandwell in West Midlands, £170,000 to a cash buyer. 3-bedroom semi-detached house for sale in Dorset in the southwest, £445,000. It's a repossession. 3-bedroom terraced house for sale in Oldham in the northwest, £225,000. It's got a low EPC. 3-bedroom detached house for sale in South Derbyshire, East Midlands, £300,000. It's got a low EPC. 2-bedroom terraced house for sale in Cumberland in the northwest, £99,995. It's got a low EPC. 2-bedroom semi-detached bungalow for sale in Fife in Scotland, £145,000. It's got a low EPC. 4-bedroom detached house for sale in East Bartonshire, Scotland, £550,000. It's in poor condition. 2-bedroom flat for sale in Merton in London, £160,000. It's on a short lease. 2-bedroom flat for sale in Brent in London, £185,000. It's on a short lease. 1-bedroom apartment for sale in North Kestervan, East Midlands, £31,000 to a cash buyer. 2-bedroom apartment for sale in Aberdeen, Scotland, £50,000 to a cash buyer. 3-bedroom terraced house for sale in Bradford, Yorkshire, £90,000 to a cash buyer. 2-bedroom flat for sale in Monmouthshire, Wales, £90,000 to a cash buyer. 2-bedroom end of terraced house for sale in Cheshire East in the northwest, £105,000 to a cash buyer. 3-bedroom semi-detached house for sale in Broadland, east of England, £120,000 to a cash buyer. 2-bedroom terraced house for sale in Cheshire East in the northwest, £125,000 to a cash buyer. 2-bedroom apartment for sale in Coventry in the West Midlands, £127,500 to a cash buyer. 3-bedroom detached house for sale in the Vale of White Horse, southeast, £425,000. It's a repossession. 2-bedroom cottage for sale in East Suffolk, east of England, £220,000. It's got a low EPC. 3-bedroom end of terraced house for sale in Rotherham in Yorkshire and Humber area, £76,000 to a cash buyer. 3-bedroom semi-detached house for sale in Dudley in the West Midlands, £92,000 to a cash buyer. 4-bedroom maisonette for sale in Conway in Wales, £110,000 to a cash buyer. 4-bedroom end of terraced house for sale in Leeds, Yorkshire and Humber area, £120,000 to a cash buyer. 3-bedroom end of terraced house for sale in Bridgend in Wales, £130,000 to a cash buyer. 3-bedroom end of terraced house for sale in Bridgend in Wales, £259,950. It's on low EPC. 3-bedroom detached house for sale in Fylde in the northwest, £260,000. It's got a low EPC. 3-bedroom end of terraced house for sale in Somerset in the southwest, £299,950 to a cash buyer. 3-bedroom terraced house for sale in Sunderland in the northeast, £69,995. It's got a low EPC. Studio apartment for sale in Liverpool in the northwest, £25,000 to a cash buyer. 2-bedroom bungalow for sale in East Lindsey, East Midlands, £50,000 to a cash buyer. 3-bedroom detached house for sale in Rhondda, Taff in Wales, £50,000 to a cash buyer. 3-bedroom terraced house for sale in Bridgend in Wales, £79,000 to a cash buyer. 2-bedroom maisonette for sale in Stafford in the West Midlands, £80,000 to a cash buyer. 2-bedroom apartment for sale in Coventry in the West Midlands, £80,000 to a cash buyer. 2-bedroom flat for sale in Glasgow City, Scotland, £85,000 to a cash buyer. 2-bedroom terraced house for sale in Wyre Forest, West Midlands, £88,000 to a cash buyer. Studio flat for sale in Worthing, South East, £100,000 to a cash buyer. 3-bedroom semi-detached house for sale in North East Derbyshire, East Midlands, £100,000 to a cash buyer. 1-bedroom maisonette for sale in Gosport, South East, £110,000 to a cash buyer. 3-bedroom terraced house for sale in Ipswich, East of England, £115,000 to a cash buyer. 2-bedroom flat for sale in Edinburgh, Scotland, £125,000 to a cash buyer. 3-bedroom semi-detached house for sale in Cannock Chase in the West Midlands, £129,000 to a cash buyer. 2-bedroom terraced house for sale in Swansea in Wales, £130,000. It's a repossession. Detached house for sale in South Holland, East Midlands, £375,000. Japanese knotweed infested. 3-bedroom terraced house for sale in Newcastle upon Tyne, North East, £135,000. It's got low EPC. 2-bedroom semi-detached house for sale in Leeds, Yorkshire and Humber area, £130,000 to a cash buyer. 1-bedroom apartment for sale in Sutton in London, £130,000 to a cash buyer. 2-bedroom apartment for sale in Herefordshire, West Midlands, £130,000 to a cash buyer. 2-bedroom apartment for sale in Bedfordshire, East of England, £135,000 to a cash buyer. 1-bedroom apartment for sale in Bristol, South West, £135,000 to a cash buyer. 3-bedroom semi-detached house for sale in Bury in the northwest, £140,000 to a cash buyer. 2-bedroom flat for sale in Cheshire East, northwest, £145,000 to a cash buyer. 2-bedroom detached bungalow for sale in South Kestevan, East Midlands, £150,000 for a quick sale. 1-bedroom flat for sale in Worthing, South East, £150,000 to a cash buyer. 1-bedroom apartment for sale in Glasgow, Scotland, £45,000. It's got low EPC. 3-bedroom detached bungalow for sale in South Holland, East Midlands, £260,000. Japanese knotweed infested. 3-bedroom semi-detached house for sale in Colchester, East of England, £300,000. Japanese knotweed infested. 2-bedroom property for sale in Cornwall, Southwest, £160,000 to a cash buyer. 2-bedroom ground floor maisonette for sale in Birmingham, West Midlands, £100,000. It's on a short lease. 2-bedroom apartment for sale in Worthing in the southeast, £170,000 to a cash buyer. 2-bedroom terraced house for sale in Birmingham, West Midlands, £170,000 to a cash buyer. 3-bedroom semi-detached house for sale in Cannock Chase in the West Midlands, £180,000 to a cash buyer. 2-bedroom apartment for sale in Cardiff in Wales, £185,000 to a cash buyer. 2-bedroom semi-detached house for sale in Fareham in South East, £190,000 to a cash buyer. One bedroom house for sale in Worthing in the southeast, £195,000 to a cash buyer. Two bedroom apartment for sale in Birmingham, West Midlands, £199,000 to a cash buyer. Three bedroom semi-detached house for sale in Sefton in the northwest, £200,000 to a cash buyer. Two bedroom maisonette for sale in Croydon in London, £200,000 to a cash buyer. Two bedroom park home for sale in Stratford-on-Avon, West Midlands, £215,000 to a cash buyer. Three bedroom terraced house for sale in the East Riding of Yorkshire, and Humber area, £230,000 to a cash buyer. Three bedroom terraced house for sale in Rother in the southeast, £235,000 to a cash buyer. Three bedroom detached house for sale in Dudley in the West Midlands, £240,000 to a cash buyer. Land for sale in Camden in London, 17.5 million, that's a repossession. Three bedroom semi-detached house for sale in Knowsley, northwest, £250,000, it's got a low EPC. Five bedroom detached house for sale in Denbighshire in Wales, £200,000, it's in poor condition. Two bedroom coach house for sale in South Holland in the East Midlands, £165,000, it's Japanese knotweed infested. Three bedroom link detached house for sale in South Holland in the East Midlands, £245,000, Japanese knotweed infested. Land for sale in Miss Suffolk, east of England, £100,000, Japanese knotweed infested. Two bedroom flat for sale in Welling Hatfield, east of England, £100,000, Japanese knotweed infested. One bedroom terraced house for sale in South Norfolk, east of England, £170,000, Japanese knotweed infested. One bedroom flat for sale in Hastings in the southeast, £170,000, Japanese knotweed infested. Two bedroom flat for sale in Broadland, east of England, £190,000, Japanese knotweed infested. Land for sale in Cornwall, £225,000, Japanese knotweed infested. Three bedroom detached bungalow for sale in Broadland, east of England, £325,000, Japanese knotweed infested. Plot for sale in Cornwall, southwest, £350,000, Japanese knotweed infested. Three bedroom house for sale in Welling Hatfield, east of England, £355,000, Japanese knotweed infested. Three bedroom detached house for sale in Broadland, east of England, £375,000, Japanese knotweed infested. Four bedroom maisonette for sale in Highland, Scotland, £200,000, it's a repossession. Three bedroom terraced house for sale in East Staffordshire, West Midlands, £215,000, it's got a low EPC. 10 bedroom detached house for sale in West Oxfordshire, southeast, 1.5 million, water damaged. Four bedroom terraced house for sale in Caerphilly in Wales for £1, fire damaged. Two bedroom terraced house for sale in Gateshead, northeast, £27,000, it's in poor condition. Chalet for sale in Rother, southeast, £29,950, it's in poor condition. One bedroom apartment for sale in Havering in London, £120,000, it's on a short lease. Two bedroom apartment for sale in Manchester, northwest, £165,000, it's on a short lease. Two bedroom flat for sale in Plymouth in the southwest, £95,000, it's a repossession. Two bedroom terraced house for sale in Glasgow City, Scotland, £115,000, it's a repossession. Three bedroom terraced house for sale in North Yorkshire, and Humber area, £180,000, it's got a low EPC. Three bedroom semi-detached house for sale in Shropshire, West Midlands, £250,000, it's got a low EPC. Three bedroom terraced house in Rhondda, Sim Taff, Wales, £40,000, Japanese knotweed infested. Three bedroom terraced house for sale in Welling Hatfield, east of England, £325,000, it's Japanese knotweed infested. Three bedroom terraced house for sale in Welling and Hatfield, east of England, £340,000, Japanese knotweed infested. Three bedroom house for sale in Welling and Hatfield, east of England, £350,000, it's Japanese knotweed infested. Three bedroom detached house for sale in Moray in Scotland, £230,000, it's got a low EPC. Terraced house for sale in Caerphilly in Wales, £1, fire damaged. Four bedroom detached house for sale in Conway in Wales, £279,950, it's in poor condition. Semi-detached house for sale in Newport in Wales, £6,000. It's on a short lease. 1-bedroom flat for sale in Wigan in the northwest, £55,000. It's on a short lease. 2-bedroom terraced house for sale in Cornwall in the southwest, £210,000 to a cash buyer. 4-bedroom end of terraced house for sale in Coventry, West Midlands, £220,000 to a cash buyer. 3-bedroom flat for sale in Tower Hamlets, London, £250,000 to a cash buyer. 2-bedroom maisonette for sale in Hounslow in London, £260,000 to a cash buyer. 2-bedroom apartment for sale in Epping Forest, east of England, £280,000 to a cash buyer. 2-bedroom semi-detached house for sale in East Suffolk, east of England, £225,000 to, it's got a low EPC. 3-bedroom cottage for sale in Burnley in the northwest, £299,950, it's got a low EPC. 2-bedroom flat for sale in the Willows, Epping Forest, east of England, £250,000 to a cash buyer. 2-bedroom flat for sale in Tower Hamlets, London, £270,000, it's in poor condition. 3-bedroom end of terraced house in Cheltenham, southwest, £280,000 to a cash buyer. 3-bedroom detached bungalow for sale in Cornwall in the southwest, £295,000 to a cash buyer. 2-bedroom cottage for sale in Newark and Sherwood, East Midlands, £299,950 to a cash buyer. 2-bedroom flat for sale in Hackney in London, £300,000 to a cash buyer. 2-bedroom park home for sale in Cherwell in the southeast, £300,000 to a cash buyer. 3-bedroom bungalow for sale in Dorset in the southwest, £318,500 to a cash buyer. So that's all of this week's UK distressed properties list. If you're interested in these or any other deals, low market properties or any sort of property anywhere in the UK, then don't hesitate to contact me. That's Alan at Alpus Group. And my telephone number is 07539 141257, or from outside the UK, +44 7539 141257, or landline +44 333 224 1257. You can schedule a call with me at calendly.com/AlanJE, or you can drop me an email at alan@alpusgroup.com. Cheers for now.